Good evening, my fellow students. This is Orient Person again, presenting with the systemic family therapist model. The model that I will choose tonight will be the timeline development. As you know, on the last post, I was dealing with client SD who was having a problem with her identification of success. She felt as though she was behind her peers as far as the success model, her definition of success was, and her project was to go back and write down what a day of working towards success would look like. In the last video, she clearly said, she could not do it in a day, but our goal is to have her identify what that day would look like. So when she returns, my idea of using time development would be for her to track back and look to see when she began to feel that she was not being as successful as her peers. She did graduate at the top of her high school class. She does have some college. Along the way, though, she has had 2 children. And we want to bring clarity as to when did she start to see deviation of her being off track, if you will, for the success model. With that being said, we're going to try to take that particular timeline and shift to the present day of now and not really focus on past quote unquote failures or lack of success, but rather create a timeline off of that timeline, establishing new goals of how she plans to progress. What track does she plan to take to move in a forward direction? So, starting from our next therapy session, where will she lead? Will she enroll back in college? Will she solidify daycare? Will she be able to create a budget so that way if work is of an issue, she can still take classes or even change jobs to move in the direction that she wants to move in, as her feelings of depression are heightened by measuring herself up against her peers with her model of success. So the timeline development, the goal of that is kind of in the reference of a genogram. When you write out, instead of the people in the family, you write a specific time of when the events started to occur. So we're going to do that piece when the event started to occur, but we're going to also forward into a different timeline of the direction that we plan to go in and measures that she can take to stay on that plan. Thank you so much. Hope you understand the concept.